Mountains are the source of all the world's major rivers and provide essential water for drinking, agriculture, energy, and other key industries downstream. For mountain inhabitants and lowland populations alike, mountains serve as natural water towers, homes to unique flora and fauna, and spiritual centers. They are also rich but fragile repositories of biodiversity, containing nearly 50% of the world's biodiversity hotspots. Mountains hold key genetic diversity important for global food and agriculture, and mountain populations have generations of experience living with and managing the unique landscapes of high-elevation ecosystems. Mountains are home to many of the world's indigenous cultures, which have spiritual traditions rooted in a deep respect for all forms of life and the relationships between them. These beliefs have enabled indigenous peoples to survive in some of the harshest environments on Earth, and to adapt to changes and thrive as peoples over the centuries. However, mountains are amongst the most vulnerable regions to climate change. Rising temperatures, disappearing glaciers, increasing weather hazards, and loss of biodiversity are destabilizing the delicate balance of mountain ecosystems. Climate change is the greatest threat to mountains and mountain indigenous peoples alike. At stake are knowledge and practices that can provide the global community with useful insights for constructing a better relationship between the environment, people, and sustainable practices, particularly in the face of the climate crisis. Networking, which connects mountain indigenous peoples from different regions of the world to share ideas, knowledge, and experiences, is demonstrating that community-to-community collaboration can foster creativity and innovation for building resilient communities and food systems in the context of rapid environmental change. The International Network of Mountain Indigenous Peoples was established in 2014 in the Himalayas of Bhutan in order to address the pressing need to improve understandings of mountain indigenous peoples' issues and to promote biocultural climate change adaptation and sustainable mountain development. The primary role of the network has been to support community-to-community exchanges of knowledge and innovations to build capacity for adaptation and mitigation, which fosters resilience and climate justice. These learning exchanges promote indigenous research, using the landscape for cooperative discovery. Exchanges take place around significant landmarks, where participants actively observe, assess landscape changes, and reflect and share experiences, knowledge, and best practices. The exchanges generate dialogue amongst cultures and knowledge systems, amplifying creativity and innovation based on solidarity, reciprocity, intergenerational transmission of knowledge, gender equality, and collective learning and action. Exchanges have helped to increase the capacity of mountain communities to participate in food, biodiversity, and climate change policy processes, allowing indigenous voices to reframe the debate on mountain issues at local, national, and international levels. As the historical stewards of mountains, indigenous people play a key role in safeguarding the world's water, soil, forests, and biodiversity, protecting habitats for animals, capturing and storing carbon, and securing their own livelihoods. Empowering mountain indigenous peoples to use their knowledge and innovations to set priorities, design projects, and implement sustainable solutions requires policy and financial support to strengthen networks and alliances. Support for the International Network of Mountain Indigenous Peoples facilitates the exchange of knowledge and experiences, which promote innovation and can enhance the development of locally adapted sustainable solutions and the diffusion of innovations which can have great economic, social, and environmental impacts in the face of climate change and rising food insecurity. Mountains are associated with high ideals and aspirations, and their populations integrate concepts such as sustainability into deeply held values and cultural beliefs. The current crises require that we think locally and globally at the same time, and that we act locally to create global change.